about how I was able to heal my relationship with my house help. Now, hear me out. If this does not apply to you, if you don't have issues with your house help, whatever I'm about to share is still going to help you if you have anyone in your life working for you. I mean, especially if you're in India, all of us do have people working for us in some way or the other. There's blue collar people, there's house help, there's cooks, there's cleaners, there's people who are doing things, working and doing little odd jobs in our house. So I basically wanted to share with you guys how you can heal your relationship. When I say heal, if you're in conflict or if you're having issues with your house help, somebody who's cleaning for you, cooking for you, or if you run an office and you have a helper in the office, so basically any kind of person who's working for you and you're having conflict, you're getting annoyed, they're showing up late, they're not being punctual, they're not coming on time, you're just getting annoyed and letting it bother you and affect your energy every day, this message is definitely for you. So I want to share with you what my situation was. So I do have somebody who comes and cooks for me every day. I have a cook, and she for some reason for quite a few months, and I realized like where I was going wrong when that was happening. For quite a few months there was a lot of like this kind of tension in the air. She would come in the morning and she would be grumpy most of the time, she would be angry, she would kind of just be doing her thing, cooking in the kitchen, but not with a happy face, and the vibe and the energy just felt off. And I'm somebody who knows and believes, I mean, it's not me saying it, it's science, that everything is energy, right? Absolutely everything in the universe. This is an energetic universe. So I was very upset that she was cooking with that kind of energy and vibe, and that energy was going into our food, which my husband and I eat. And I didn't want to be affected by that kind of energy in my food. It's really important to me that what I consume, and that's another tip for you guys, be very mindful of what you consume, not just your food, the kind of things you ingest and intake, whether it is, sorry, I'm mixing a few things here, but whatever's coming through to me, I'm sharing. I hope that's okay. Be very mindful of what you consume, whether it is the food you eat, what you drink, what you watch, what you read, what you hear, what you listen to, who you surround yourself with. Everything that you consume with your five senses, which is your eyes, your basically your vision, the smell, taste and touch. Make sure that whatever you're consuming is good for you. It's serving you, because everything is energy. And if you are surrounding yourself with content that is negative, consuming, watching things that are negative, hearing things that are negative all the time, then you know what will happen. More of that will come into your life. Those kind of things will create more fear. Anyway, sorry, I went off on a little tangent, so I excuse myself, but I was telling you about how you can heal your relationship with anybody who's working for you. You can also apply these same tools, methods, and techniques with any relationship that you want to heal, basically. So I was having this conflict thing going on with my cook, and I was upset that energy was going into my food. So what I realized, I was, sitting and seeing what I can apply from all the knowledge that I know. And I realized it was so simple all along. So there were 3 things that I did that I'll tell you that you can start doing, which will really help you. And please come back in a few days if you try this out, whatever I'm sharing with you today. If you come back in 5-6 days and tell me if it really worked for you, I'd love to hear that from you. I'd be so happy. So what the first thing you can do is this prayer called Ho'oponopono. Now, if you haven't heard about it, I've made a couple of reels on them, so go check it out. But it's an ancient Hawaiian technique, which in the Hawaiian culture, the Hawaiians believe that, basically everything that's going on in your reality is a manifestation of your own thoughts, belief systems, and your memories, which is true, because that's what you attract, what you vibrationally are matched to. So there was this doctor, I'm not going to go into the whole story, but Dr. Hugh Lin, I always get his name wrong, but he was somebody who healed a whole psychiatric ward of patients in Hawaii without ever meeting them, without ever speaking to them. He just looked at their files and he used the Hawaiian prayer called Ho'oponopono to heal how he felt about each of them. These were criminals, right? And they were in the psychiatric ward. And within just a few months, it was a miracle. But as he sat with each file and he cleaned how he felt about that person with this prayer, everybody was miraculously healed, and I believe they had to shut down that psychiatric ward or hospital and everybody went home. And if you guys don't believe it, please go Google and check it. This is not me making up anything. And I believe in the power of Ho'oponopono because that's how I manifested a beautiful relationship with my husband. We had some tough times, but things are great now, and Ho'oponopono has helped me heal my relationship with so many people. So how you do it, let me tell you how to do it. This is a simple version. There's a lot of advanced versions of it which I can do only on one-on-one sessions with my clients, but I'll give you a simpler version of it right now. So you say these 4 sentences. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So when you say it, you say I'm sorry for whatever it is within me that is causing this problem or causing this person to be a certain way. So in the case of my cook, I said, I'm so sorry for whatever is in me or within me that is causing her to show up in a grumpy mood or for her to be angry. So here you take responsibility of how you feel about what the other person is doing, not blaming them, not saying, oh my God, this person's doing this is not right, why is she grumpy, she shouldn't be angry, I'm so annoyed, I'm so angry. You just go and heal what you feel about that situation and that person. So you say, I'm sorry for whatever is within me. Then you say, please forgive me for not being aware of whatever it is that's inside of me that's causing this person to be this way. Thank you for cleaning this energy out of me. Thank you for releasing this, energy that I feel, this negative emotion that I'm feeling. So I'm sorry, please forgive me. And thank you for cleaning this emotion of anger within me, the irritation within me. And I love you for giving me an opportunity to heal this anger within me, this irritation, this feeling of annoyance that I have within me. So I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. The whole explanation is here. You can come back to the live and watch it. And the next thing I did was genuinely, this you need to do with a pure intention because otherwise it doesn't work. I genuinely sat down for 3 or 4 days, I think, and I sent her so much love, so much blessing. While I was doing my prayers and the Ho'oponopono chant, I kept appreciating her for all the good things in her. So just to give an example, she would do a lot of things that would cause me to get annoyed and irritated and angry on a daily basis. Like the kitchen would be a complete mess, things would be all over the place. I could never find what I had kept in a certain place. Now I know this might be very trivial to some of you, but genuinely I've even had a couple of clients who've told me how their mood and energy gets so affected just because of how things go with their house help. And if you're in India, you can relate because most of you do have somebody who's working for you in your house. And if they're coming late or they're doing things wrong or they're messing up your house and they're not doing it the way you want, or they're just, in a bad mood and your energies aren't just aligned, it causes you to get into a negative mood and it kind of affects your energy, your day, and how you're showing up in other things. You might go and yell at somebody else in your house because you're so angry about what happened with your house help and you can't say anything to them maybe. So I hope this message helps you. So do the Ho'oponopono the way I said it. Do the second thing where you send them love and blessings. Just visualize them being the way that you would like them to be, which doesn't mean you manipulate them in any way. Please don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, I visualize my cook just showing up in a very happy mood and cooking with love and putting all that love into the food that she was cooking for us. And the third thing that I did was, like I said, send love and blessings. And the fourth thing that I did was I made a whole list of all the things that I appreciate about her. So I appreciate how good her food is. I appreciate how she makes the time to make the tea or whatever you can find. So this can be in your case if you have an office person working for you, if you have your house help, if you have somebody who's cleaning something for you, somebody who's doing some odd job for you and you're just somehow annoyed with how the whole thing is playing out. Please do these 4 things. Ho'oponopono, visualize them showing up with a happy, better energy, and visualize how happy they are working for you, and visualize how happy you are paying them for that. Visualize how happy you are giving them things, appreciating them for their service. How are you showing up in and doing some kind gesture or something nice for them, and how that would make you feel to do that nice thing for them. Visualize and appreciate, send love and blessings, make a whole list of things you can appreciate. Now, I know some of you might say, I'm so frustrated, there's nothing I can appreciate right now. Believe me, I felt that way, and I've healed a lot of relationships in my life with these 4 steps, and there's a bunch of other things that I also do, which I help clients with in one-on-one sessions. But in 5 or 10 minutes, this is what I can share with you, and I really, really hope this helps you. And if you practice these 4 steps and you're able to heal any relationship with anyone, I really would appreciate it if you just came back and shared it with me. I even shared this with a client of mine who was facing this issue with their house help and getting very energetically bothered by it and having their mood being affected by it, and this really helped, and it helps a lot of people just change their energy. So the whole thing, the message is, I just made a note of a couple of things I wanted to share with you. I don't want to forget. The whole thing is, show up with your best energy in anything that you do, and change your energy around whatever doesn't feel good. If you don't feel good about a person or a situation, the message here is to change how you feel about it, pivot how you feel about it, show up in a better energy, and watch that thing or that person or that situation change. I promise you this works. If you don't believe me, try it for yourself. Let me see if there's anything else I wanted to say. Yes, even with your body, with your health. So instead of saying, oh my God, my knee is paining, my arm is paining, keep seeing how your body has supported you in other ways. If your knee is paining, what about the rest of your body? It's been supporting you. It's your arms are supporting you to do all the work today. Your, your eyes are helping you see. Your ears are helping you hear all the beautiful music and listen to people and talk to your loved ones. So just kind of see what is supportive in your life, what is worth appreciating. Just finding things to appreciate and people to appreciate. Just shifting that energy. Find more ways, for more reasons to appreciate people. And that's beautiful. Vitamin DJ, you say that the gratitude is for support and the good that's already there. Yes, absolutely. If you're not supported in some area of your life, you're definitely supported in some other area. So look for that. Find the good in things, and believe me, vibrationally you'll be a match to better things, and you will attract better things. The more you feel the appreciation, the more reasons you'll have to appreciate. And okay, so the final thing that I did share with you guys, after I did all of these steps with my house help, my cook, you won't believe this, it was a miracle. My husband was surprised as well. Like, just after 3 or 4 days of me doing this with a pure intention, not for any other reason, I was like, I'm just doing this. If she still doesn't change, I'm not going to get mad about it. I'm just going to say, I still did what felt right to me. I sent her blessings, I sent her love, I visualized her being happy here, I visualized my food being energized with love, I visualized I appreciated her for everything in my heart, and I also made sure I appreciated her in person. When she showed up the next day, I was like, I don't want to say anything mean or wrong to her. I don't want to call her out on what she did wrong. I'm just going to say, thank you, this tasted so good. And believe it or not, in 4 days guys, and this was going on for months, and I was like, I know all of this stuff. I teach people this stuff. How come I forgot to apply this to myself in this situation? And that happens sometimes. When you're so close to a situation, even if you know all the healing mojo, the tools, the techniques, sometimes you do forget. And I was like, I've done it with everybody else, why not with her? And I sat down and did this for 4 days, and believe it or not, guys, 4 days later, I just have to say, like, knock on wood, it's been so great. She's been happy, she's been cooking with love, she's been smiling, she's just showing up with a much better energy. So if this helps you in some way, I know I took a few minutes of your time. I've been just talking about different things here, but I hope this helps you in some way. So if you want to heal a relationship with someone, if it's someone who's working for you especially, just change your energy around how you feel about that person and do all the steps that I mentioned in this video. Come back and watch the replay, and definitely reach out to me and let me know if this worked for you, because I'll be so happy to hear from you. Thank you, and thank you for listening. I appreciate you giving me your valuable time, and thank you to everybody who joined in. Is that Jharna, I think, Aparna, and everybody else who joined in. Thank you, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you want to ask me any question right now before I hop off for the night, I'll just wait for a couple of seconds. If you guys have any questions, you want to ask me anything, please go ahead. I don't do lives very often. I don't know when I'm going to do the next one, but I just felt inspired to come on here and share, and in the hope that somebody who's meant to receive this message will receive it, somebody will be benefited, somebody's life will change, somebody's relationship with somebody else will change, and their life will get better and happier and more at ease and more relaxed. So that was just my intention. That's what I showed up here with. So if you guys have any questions, I'd be happy to answer. If not, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you soon until the next one. Thank you guys. Good night.